Okay guys, here we are again, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu University 101. Coach Danny Ives here. One of the techniques I really like, and I always felt like this technique was sort of iconic in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world, is the cross choke, okay? Also known as the X choke. It's one of those techniques that's been around for a very, very long time. And you know, usually when you start learning Jiu-Jitsu, it's one of the first techniques that you learn and you start working on. Now, because it's so basic and it's so old school, a lot of guys don't use the cross choke the way that they're capable of. But the cross choke, again, is a really, really good technique, really sneaky. I do my cross choke a lot from the butterfly guard. I like the butterfly guard because you have a lot of mobility. The goal here, obviously, besides getting the guy in the submission hold, is you want to have mobility and be able to move with him. If he goes right, you go left. He goes left, you go right, okay? That means if I come in here and I get inside the collar, I want to not only stop Phil from passing my guard, but I want to try to get him in the cross choke, in the finishing hold, okay? So, when I'm in here, butterfly guard, pretty simple. I'm going to come sitting up on my rear end, and my elbows are going to be in. And I want to get my right hand inside his lapel. When I get inside his lapel, it's 4 fingers in, thumb on the outside. You want to make sure you keep your wrist straight. Don't fold your wrist or bend it. Keep your wrist straight. You want to get that grip very, very snug, okay? And by that I mean you want to go really high into the collar, into the lapel, okay? Good strong grip, straight wrist. This is step 1. Remember that this grip is going to help you control and dictate position, okay? It's going to stop him from coming forward. You can pull him in. He goes this way, I can pivot, I can move with him, okay? Now, to set the choke up, I want to take this grip here and I want to punch my hand towards the side the hand is on here, like this, okay? The reason why is if I don't do that, I'm never going to be able to get my space to get my cross choke. So I'm going to come in here and I punch that grip there. That opens up the other side. I come over top of the trap muscle and I grab right along the gi here, okay, right on the top of that trap muscle. My elbow comes down. When I get my elbow down, remember, I want to be underneath the chin, not on the face. Elbow comes down. Now I pull him into me and I go into full butterfly guard. My hooks are controlling him, stopping him from passing. I bring my elbows in tight and I finish, okay? Again, it's old school. Yeah, I know, you've probably seen it like a million times, but it's such a good technique and it's so underutilized. And believe me, if someone has a really good cross choke, someone's very powerful at that, they are extremely dangerous. I can think of a couple names, but Hodger Gracie comes to mind first. Really, really good cross choke. So, again, we're here. Let's go into a little bit more detail. So I want to get inside the collar, okay? And I want to punch towards the side my hand is on. So if my hand's on the left, I punch left. My other hand comes up. Again, we want to grab over top of the trap muscle and grab the gi, just like so. I'm really big on this grip versus going thumb inside because I think thumb inside is harder to get and it takes a lot longer. I want to go right over top of that trap muscle and grab. Right on the fabric here, you can see, okay? It's not that hard to grab, even though it may look like it is, it's not. We grab, I want to bring both of my elbows down, my forearms together, and then from here, I don't want to just stop because he might try to pass my guard. I want to pull him in and hook with my legs while keeping my elbows tight to my ribs, okay? When you do a cross choke, it's not this here. And this is what I always have to correct with beginners. They go here, I call it the butterfly, okay? They do the butterfly, no good. Your elbows need to come down into your rib cages, okay, or rib cage. You're trying to, almost like you're touching your elbows behind your back. Again, 1, 2, pull in, elbows are tight, and you just hold them until they tap or pass out, okay? But that's the cross choke from the butterfly guard. Try it out, see if you have success. If you have any questions, always feel free to email me, info@ivyleaguemma.com.